Good afternoon, race fans, and here we are again for qualifying at the Hungaroring. Who will have tuned the perfect setup for their car? We'll find out soon. I've got a feeling that Lewis Hamilton might dominate this weekend, especially considering his incredible track record round here.
He really loves this track, doesn't he? He's a four-time winner here, so if he can get on the front row of the grid, I think he has a wonderful chance to make it 5.
That last lap moved you into P4.
The big news is that Fernando Alonso has been unable to get into Q2. This must be very disappointing for the team, as they expected to be at least in the top 10.
That's P4. You moved up to P4.
A fascinating qualifying 2 has come to an end. It sets us up nicely for the final qualifying session. Who has it within them to grab pole position?
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
Fantastic job in qualifying today from the Australian Daniel Ricciardo. He's going to be hard to beat now in tomorrow's race.
It's been a great session for the team. They've really been pushing hard to make this happen, and their hard work has been rewarded.
We're just 18 kilometres from the city of Budapest here in Hungary, where today's Formula One race is about to take place. It's the Hungarian Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo starts our race today on pole, despite admitting yesterday that it was a far from perfect lap, but it was still a good showing from the Aussie.
You can never be sure if qualifying pace will turn into race performance. It often depends on how focused the car setup was for a single lap on new tyres. But even if he's slightly slow in the nose around him, he'll be trying to make his car as wide as possible on track to defend his position.
Do you think it's difficult for Sebastian Vettel to watch the Red Bull team that he was such a big part of until very recently, doing so well without him?
Seb will still have lots of close friends at Red Bull amongst the management, engineers and the team staff, and I'm sure a part of him will be delighted to see the team do well.
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck. Lapping slightly quicker than us. Vettel slowly catching you up. P3. Copy. Okay, primes for next stop. Exit now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Raikkonen's taken the lead. Two cars in one go. Great job. Really impressive. You're losing time to Hamilton, around a second each lap.
A great drive from the world champion Lewis Hamilton. On days like today, he's just unbeatable in that Mercedes.
Indeed, they'll be ecstatic with that result, and they should be. It was a fantastic drive.
After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.